take a breath and let you ask some questions and answer some of those questions, and then get you back to work. But let's start with the getting you online here and seeing what's in the queue question-wise. And if you haven't posted one, you have one now.
Can you talk more about customizing your Twitter page? Sure. It's actually very little. Here, we'll find it. Oh, that's all right. We can talk about that. There's very little that you can do. You've got the left rail and the right rail, and the center part is fairly much untouchable. But you can drive a lot of personality into that rail, and that'll give you into those rails, and that'll give you a lot. We're going to try to find it here and launch it again. There you go.
Oh.
Okay, so you can attack the left and the right hand side. You put the right on the right above where the name is. You can use the favicon from your website in order to. So you have some flexibility itself.
A couple of people have asked about, can we receive a copy of the PowerPoint?
It's too big to email. We'll have to figure out a way to post it or podcast it. We're creating a film now, so if you want to contact Greenfield Buster Marketing, we'll give you that. Nanther's talking to me in sign language. Nanther is our IT genius. Tell me what to do, Nanther.
Our marketing group will be collecting the email addresses of everyone and be sending you a follow-up after with a link to the movie when it's posted online.
Great. The statistics page again, that was right up at the beginning.
We don't know why. Hang on.
One question here talked about creating LinkedIn and Facebook pages for the firm. It's really no different.
How do you create them? Yeah.
Than creating a LinkedIn or a Facebook page for yourself. You want, what I would suggest, LinkedIn and Facebook will walk you through the process if you do not have your own personal LinkedIn or Facebook page. But once again, I would urge you to do so just to get your feet wet. Once you've done that, look at other companies in your sphere and see what they've done as a kind of model. Some of you may ask, you may find out, and I hope that's enough about it. There's not a lot of magic to it because there's really no design that you can do on a Facebook page. You can post a lot of images and you can create a friendly voice.
I'd say the best, and you've been through this, most of you. The hard work is in making it an active network. It's just like if you had a seminar, getting your lawyers to show up and be friendly to the guests.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly right. Some of you may be considering, or have already done, but may be considering creating a Wikipedia page. This is a challenging event. They need to be written in almost cold-bloodedly. Anything that smacks of promotion, even if you've worked hard to strip it all out, will be flagged by Wikipedia's staff,
Police,
quote unquote,
Wiki Police,
staff of editors. But look, there are some good Wikipedia pages, and that's a very useful tool. There's one question here about an optimal length of a YouTube video. Has there been a study to show how long people will actually view? Yes, we've actually done one study ourselves and are redoing this study. What we've learned is that all people will watch about 30 seconds. Almost everybody responded will watch about 30 seconds, and people will watch up to 3 minutes of a video before they bail. Of course, it depends upon the quality and the content. If it's a hysterical viral video, people are going to give it more time than one that's not. But generally, in terms of watching professional material, that is to say, whether it's a talking head, but something that's designed to inform somebody about your firm or your company, you've got between 30 seconds and 3 minutes and at the outside in order to deliver that message. Here's a good one. What they're all good. This is I meant by that challenging. What would be the ideal background and skills for a person if a firm had to hire only one person to be the tactical doer of a digital marketing strategy? And by that, we have found, for example, in work that we did not too long ago with the World Wildlife Fund, that they hired a director of social media. This person really wants to have experience with a major campaign. In other words, somebody who's actually done a campaign for Nike, for Walmart, for Obama.
Those
grab
folks are
them.
masters.
Yes, yeah, grab those folks. But you can't train them up. This is not going to be something where you're going to hire somebody out of the back room and say, okay, now I want you to be the...
They've learned it in the field.
They have learned it in the field. They understand the ups and downs. There's no other way to do that.
A fun question, does Winston play poker?
Winston has not played poker yet, but we've talked about it. And of course, you're thinking, I bet, of the famous dogs, the dogs playing poker around the table. And we have thought of that. Does a LinkedIn or Facebook account increase organic search results? Yes. If it's, the more they are linked to your website, the more links. This is part of a linking strategy. LinkedIn or Facebook accounts can. Of course, blogs, every one of these wants to be actively maintained, and it's the activity on LinkedIn, Facebook, or blog that's going to really make a difference in your organic search results, not simply the fact of having a LinkedIn page or a Facebook page.